Well, hi there pluckers, I've Finger again with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for another guitar lesson. This one is in response to a request I had from one of my viewers for a lesson on a song called Sing Children Sing by a lady called Lesley Duncan. This song goes all the way back to about 1971, I believe, for those of you who are old enough to remember that year. Okay, I'm in standard tuning, but I do have a capo on the first fret. Okay, first fret capo. Puts us into the same key as Lesley Duncan originally recorded this song in. Okay, so without more ado, I'm going to go through the intro, the first verse and the first chorus for you. I shall break that down for you, and you will have everything you need to play the song. You'll be good to go. It just is basically verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, this song. Okay, so as usual, please excuse my lack of singing prowess. This is just purely for reference purposes. My singing is not a cover version. Okay, so here we go. Now you feel at times you just can't wait. Sing, sing, children, sing. That you give is known, so don't give it. Sing, sing, children, sing. Sing of the true way. Sing all the time. Show them the new way. Let your light shine. You light fire surely. The second verse exactly the same as the verse to play, and then another chorus, blah blah. Okay, so let's get to it. Introduction. I'm playing a sort of partial G chord here. I'm only using two fingers, third on the sixth and third on the first string. And what you need to do is to, on the one that's on the second finger, which is playing the third on the sixth, you lean it over slightly towards the fifth string, so it's resting on the fifth string, and you actually kill the fifth string, you mute it with the back of that finger. Okay, so when you're strumming, you don't hear that string at all. The fifth string is dead. Okay, the A string. Okay, so you hit that sixth string, few strums. Okay, then you move the whole two fingers down a fret. Both of them go down to the second fret from the capo, and the same thing, you lean that finger, second finger over slightly, so it's killing the fifth A string. Okay, again you hit that sixth string, a few strums. So far. Okay, then we go to a straightforward E minor chord, hitting the E string, the E6 open, and then strum. Okay, so got this so far. Okay, then we repeat. We go back to the G. Second for this second chord, second fret is actually a form of G major seventh. Okay, so G, G major seventh, E minor, repeat. Okay, then it goes into the verse, and the first line of the verse is exactly the same as the way you've just played the intro. Okay, the G major seventh, and the E minor. Okay, so you've got you feel at times you just can't. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say, if you want to fancy the chord up a bit, you can, when it goes to the E minor, just before you go back to the G, you can do a hammer, if you like, whilst you're playing the E minor, taking your second finger off the fifth string, the A string, and then hit the A string, and then hammer up back into the second fret of the fifth string just before you go back to the G. Okay, so you get this effect. I'll do that slowly for you, okay? Okay, if you don't want to do it, just leave it out, or you find it too tricky. Okay, right, so 2 intros, then the first line of the verse is the same sequence as the intro. Okay, so it goes, though you feel at times you just can't win. If you want to put the hammer in, you can again. Okay, then the second line of the verse is A minor, then an A minor 7th, which is basically taking off the 3rd finger of the 3rd string, leaving those 2 where they are. Okay, but what you can do with this now is move it up, that finger you've just taken off the 3rd string, move it up to the 3rd fret of the 6th string and hit that note, okay, and then strum the rest, keeping these 2 fingers where they are. Okay, so it's A minor 7th with G in the bass. Okay, so when you go to the A minor, hit that 5th string open, A minor 7 with G in the bass, okay, and then we play a D chord, straightforward D, apart from it needs really to have F sharp in the bass. So basically you have to use your thumb to go to the 2nd fret on the 6th string. Now this is quite, if you haven't done this before, you'll probably find this quite difficult, okay, but it's worth persevering with because a lot of songs use that thumb over on a D. Okay, so it's quite good to get into that if you can. Okay, if you can't play it, then just leave it off. Okay, so the sequence, second line is sing, sing children, sing. Okay, so that's the A minor, sing, A minor 7th with G in the bass, sing children, then D with F sharp in the bass if you can manage it. Sing. So the first 2 lines are same as the intro. So it's though you feel at times you just can't win. Sing, sing children, sing. Okay, and then the 3rd line is the same as the first line. It's the G to the G major 7th to the E minor again. That you give is no, so don't give in. Then sing, sing, it's children sing again. A minor 7 with G in the bass, and the D with F sharp in the bass. Okay, so it's repetitive. Okay, so let's go from the beginning of the song, the intro, 2 lines of intro, then we'll do the verse right to the end of the verse. Okay, so here we go. Sorry I messed that up, sorry, let's do it again. Know you feel at times you just can't win. Sing, sing children, sing. What you give is no good to give in. Sing, sing children, sing. Okay, so that's the verse, the intro and the verse. Okay, then we go into the chorus, which is starts off with another partial G chord, again using this G on the 3rd fret of the 6th string lent over, so you're killing the 5th string again. Okay, but this time, instead of just having the single finger on the 1st string on the 3rd fret, I'm using 2 fingers doubling up on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string as well. Okay, so 3rd fret, 2nd and 1st strings together, and then single finger up here, 3rd fret, 6th string lent over, so it's killing the 5th string. Okay, again, so it's look at that sort of thing. So this line has got a little sequence in it. So that's the first sequence. And what you do is you take pinky off, leave those 2 where they are, just take pinky off, okay? Again. Okay, so you've got the open first string now, so it's... Then add the first finger to the second fret of the first string, and then take it off. And then repeat the whole thing, put pinky back on the third fret of the first string, open, second fret first string, open. Okay? So let's just go from the end of the last line on the first verse, so it goes sing, sing children, sing. Here we go, sing of the true way, sing all the time. Got that? So it's finger first, pinky on, first fret, first string, sing of the second fret, of, on, sing of the on first second fret, of. Okay, so it's okay, that's the sort of sequence, and it does that twice. Okay, so sing of the true ways, sing of the time. Okay, that sort of thing. Okay, then the second line of the verse is basically the same as the A minor sequence we had in the verse. A minor, and then A minor 7 for G in the bass, to D, with F sharp in the bass if you can manage it with the thumb over, and then repeat that. A minor 7 for G in the bass, and D. Okay, so 2 lots of that G progression and then 2 lots of the A minor progression, okay, to the D. So let's do the whole thing. Right, let's go from the do the chorus going from the last line of the verse. Okay, so it's sing, sing, sing. Here we go, this chorus. Sing of the true ways, sing of the time. A minor, show, A minor 7 to the D ways. A minor, let your light shine. Next verse. Surely burn. So on, okay? So we'll just, for completeness, we'll go through the whole thing from the start to the end of the first chorus, okay? So 2 lots of intro and then we're into the singing, okay? Here we go then. Though you feel at times you just can't win, sing, sing children, sing. But to give is no, so don't give in. Sing, sing children, sing. Sing of the true ways, sing all the time, sing of the new way, let your light shine. He lies fine, surely turn, turn, children, turn. So on, you get the idea, don't you? Anyway, thanks for watching and listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.